Hi everybody, so glad you could join us today. I'm Miss Janet from the Velmatique Library, and we're here to do kitchen science at home. We're going to do 4 experiments, fun and amazing, pretty simple, using things that you have around your house, mostly from the kitchen. I was going to do them by myself, but I know a local professor that is perfect to join us. His name is Professor K, and I'm going to introduce him and invite him to come in.
Well, hello, Miss Janet.
Hello, Professor K.
Thank you for inviting me, and hello to all of you. And Miss Janet, thank you so much for putting this plexiglass divider to look out for our safety today as we're doing our experiments.
Yes, of course. And also, Professor, I have some goggles for our safety for our eyes. If you would like to put them on, kids, if you want to grab some of those glasses or swim goggles, this isn't going to be that dangerous, but if you want to protect your eyes just in case, you could grab these and put these on. And so, I think we're ready to start with our first experiment. And it is straw through a potato. Do you know about that one?
I do know about that one.
Oh, good. So what do we need for that one?
Well, what you'll need for this is just a couple different things, and let me show you here on the screen. So, Miss Janet, do you think you can take that straw and stab a hole in that potato?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not strong enough. This is a raw potato, Professor.
Well, just give it a try. Give it a try.
Okay, you're the professor.
Oh. It looks like you're not having very much success there, Miss Janet.
I can't do it, Professor.
Try this. Plug up the top of the straw, the hole at the top of the straw with your thumb. And now, very carefully, try stabbing the potato again and see if that helps at all.
Okay, I don't know.
Voila!
I did it! I can't believe that!
Why do you suppose you were able to do it?
Well, I guess because I put my thumb up here.
Right, when you didn't have your thumb up at the top of the straw, the air was able to move through the straw, so it made the straw very flimsy and hard to actually puncture the potato with.
Right.
However, when you plugged up the top hole with your thumb, that trapped the air inside, and the compressed air made the straw stronger, so it was more durable. When you stabbed the potato, it went right in.
That totally makes sense. So that's the science behind the fun experiment.
Very simple science, yes.
Wow, okay.
Let's do some more experimenting. Let me give it a try. Actually, if I can have the potato, I'm going to do something else with the potato.
Oh, I thought we were done. Okay, there you go.
I'm going to see if I can actually take the straw. Looks like you have it a little bit of a way in there. I'm going to see if I can actually make the straw go completely through the potato.
Oh, I don't know. That might not
I'm going to
work.
plug up the end. I'm going to have to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to hold the potato down here on the table like so with my hand.
I don't know. Watch your hand, Professor.
Oh!
Watch it!
Oh!
Oh, Professor, I'm so sorry about your hand. How is it?
Oh, it's okay. Let's just move on with the next experiment.
Okay, kids, please watch your hand when you do this experiment and don't try that, okay? Be careful. So, Professor, let's move on to experiment number 2, and it is the egg drop. Do you know that one?
I think I do.
I thought you might.
I love this one.
Okay, what do we need?
Here's what we'll need.
Okay, so here are our supplies. You'll need a glass almost full of water. Here's your metal pie pan.
Yes.
And the toilet paper roll.
The pie pan is going to go right over the center of the glass of water.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, and then what?
Take the toilet paper roll and place it in the middle of the pie pan.
Got it.
Sort of right over the glass of water there as well. As best we can.
Yeah.
And then very carefully take an egg. And you might want to have a helper for this one. Go ahead and carefully place the egg on top of the toilet paper roll.
Is that good? Like, Wow, that's like a tower.
Now what I want you to do, Miss Janet,
Yes.
is to move the egg into the glass of water
Okay.
without touching the egg.
Oh, that,
How will you do that?
I'd have to touch the egg to put it in the water, so.
Not necessarily.
Well, it's impossible.
Let me show you. If you could push
Okay.
it over my way a bit here.
Okay, there you go. You're gonna get the egg in the water without touching the egg.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Steady. You need to have a steady hand for this.
okay, oh, okay.
And oh,
Ah!
oh!
Okay, well, Professor, that didn't go exactly as planned, but that's okay, kids, because this is science experiments. If it doesn't work the first time, then you try it again.
Absolutely. I was a little bit rusty, but I'm going to have another go at it.
I know you can do it this time.
All right,
Okay,
fingers
here we go.
crossed.
Here we go.
1, 2,
2,
3.
Oh,
Yes!
wow! Wow! That was amazing!
Wasn't that impressive?
That was! It was like magic! Professor! Kids, try this at home. This is so much fun. How did you do this?
Let me explain what's going on here, Miss Janet.
Okay.
So, this can be explained by Sir Isaac Newton's first law of motion,
I've heard of him.
which states that an object at rest remains at rest, and an object in motion remains in motion unless acted on by an unbalanced force. In this case, the egg didn't want to move. When I hit the pie pan and the toilet paper roll dropped out from underneath the egg wanted to stay where at rest. However, the force of gravity came into the picture and pulled the egg down into the water.
Wow, that is so amazing and so much fun. Kids, you've got to try this one at home. It was even better than the first one. Thanks for the explanation.
Absolutely.
All right.
What do we have next on this science agenda?
Okay, keeps getting better. We are going to be doing the bubbling lava bottle. And so
Ooh.
here is what we have.
Oh my goodness.
I know, I'm going to show you this now. This isn't the experiment, but you know, years ago in the 70s, we had a lot of these lava lamps, they call them. And this is what our experiment is kind of based on. So it's fun, it's beautiful. So this is a real
It is.
lava lamp, but we're going to make a bubbling lava bottle.
Oh my goodness.
Don't
it's
touch it,
beautiful.
it's Oh, Professor, I warned you not to touch the hot lava lamp. Is your other hand okay?
It's just so beautiful. I'm fine. Let's move on with the next experiment.
Okay,
We'll continue on with this experiment.
Okay, kids, don't ever touch a lava lamp if you see it, okay? Because those are really hot. This won't be hot though. And this is our experiment. What are we going to need?
Here's what we're going to need for this experiment, Miss Janet.
Okay. Okay, we have all of our supplies on the table for our exciting bubbling lava lamp, Professor.
Excellent, yes.
So I'm going to just turn it over to you and you can tell me what we need to do and I'll do it.
Absolutely. The first thing you're going to do, Miss Janet, is take your empty bottle and fill it 3/4 of the way full.
Okay, with
That's in between half and in between totally full with the vegetable oil.
the vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil first, and then we're going to
Okay.
add something else here.
Okay, this is like a 16-ounce soda bottle. So I think just to be safe and not get it on the table because I'm kind of clumsy.
Good idea.
I know. So I've got a funnel, I've got my bottle. I'm going
Right.
to pour 3/4 of the way full. Okay, so that's a little math for you,
There's half.
kiddos.
We're going a little bit
There's
more.
more than half, so I'm going to go about to that line right there that
That's
we see.
good right there.
Okay, 3/4 is what it is. Oops,
Very good.
there we go.
Step 1 complete. Now
Yes.
you're going to grab your water bottle because we're going to add the water next, and we're going to add enough water to fill the bottle all the way to the top.
Okay, here we go with water.
There it goes.
Go with
Ooh,
water.
look at the bubbles it's making. That's
I
kind
know,
of amazing.
isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I love that. I love this already. Okay, I put that over there,
All right.
and that on there. And now what do we do?
Now we're going to, well, first of all, do you notice anything about what's happening in the bottle, Miss Janet?
Oh, yes, let me pick it up. There are a bunch of bubbles down here at the bottom. That must be the water that went to the bottom, and the oil is on top.
So the two liquids, the vegetable oil and the water, aren't really mixing together, are they?
They're not blended at all.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right, so now let's kind of liven it up a bit by adding some color.
Okay, so kids, if you have food coloring at home, just grab some of that. Any color will do. What color should we use, Professor?
How about red? Because that kind of reminds me of hot lava.
Ooh, yeah, it sure does. Just gonna dump them all out there. Oh, here's my red one.
And we're going to need to put 10 drops in, so let's count out 10 drops.
10 drops, help me out.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, put that back on. Set it to the side. Oh, look, it's just falling down
It's
to the
kind of
bottom like
falling
little
down. Yes,
bubbles.
interesting. It's
Yes.
not making
I know,
everything run. Like, what do we
no.
need to do to make everything look red, Miss Janet?
I don't know. What do
Well,
you
let's try
think?
putting the. Let's
Cap on
try. No, let's try our Alka-Seltzer pill, which is a medicine for colds, kids. So when you have these, you need to have a parent or a guardian with you to help you out. But what we're going to do is take this pill, and it's what people usually take when they have a cold to make them feel better. And we're going to divide it into 4 equal pieces.
Oh, math.
So
Okay,
how
so
can we
it's
do
round.
that?
I'm going to break it in half. Ooh, okay, it's in half. I have 2 pieces. Break the half again, and I have 3 pieces and 1 more. So 4
So we have
quarters
4
make
pieces.
1 whole tablet. So we have 4.
Excellent. All right. So let's take one of the pieces and drop it down into our solution and see what happens.
Oh,
Seems to be some activity and
bubbles coming to the surface. How fun is that?
wow. Oh,
Fill
look,
the bubbles up.
here comes the red.
The red is coming through. Red bubbles. Wow. Should we try another one?
Let's try another piece. Drop
Okay.
another piece of the Alka-Seltzer into
Thinking.
the bottle and we're gonna get even, oh, it's getting more powerful, more bubbles coming up.
I see red bubbles everywhere. And more? Should we
Let's do
more?
another one, a third piece.
Whoa, look at it go now.
Oh my goodness.
Totally amazing.
And the final 4th piece.
4th piece in. Look at that.
That looks as good as the real lava lamp that we
I like
were
it
looking at
better.
earlier.
I like it better. And we made it and it's...
Oh, uh-oh.
Should we put the lid
Let's
on?
put the lid on.
Okay. Put the lid on. Bubbles everywhere.
This is by far my favorite experiment so
I know,
far.
they just keep getting better and better. Bubbling lava bottle. Kids, you're gonna have to try this one. Okay, so, let me grab this.
Ooh.
What should we do here? Should we move it around?
Should we try turning it upside down and see what happens?
Oh, okay.
Make sure the lid's
Tight.
on tight. We don't want
Lid on
vegetable
tight.
oil all over the table.
Oh! Look at this.
Oh, for crying out loud. Look at that.
It's like a
It's
wave.
amazing.
It's like a blob.
We should add some light. What's the little, do you have a little
I
flashlight there?
do.
we
I
can-
brought my little flashlight. Any light will do, guys. So let's see here. That's bright.
That is
Okay,
very
let's
bright.
do this. Let's set it on the light for effects. Come on,
Oh,
look at that.
That's beautiful and it's not hot.
That is so amazing. Yeah, this is not hot. This is totally safe. Give it another turn.
And you have some more magic happening.
That is so cool.
So let's talk about what's going on here, Miss Janet.
Yes, tell us the science
Scientifically.
behind this. Go ahead.
So what's happening? There are quite a few things going on here actually, both physics and chemistry. You notice that the oil and the water separated. That's because water is actually heavier than the oil. So the water went to the bottom of the bottle. Did you know, Miss Janet, that some liquids are actually heavier or denser than other liquids?
Oh, wow. Well, I know that now.
Now for the chemical reaction that caused all the bubbles.
Right.
When the Alka-Seltzer tablet and water combined, they created a gas called carbon dioxide, which is all the bubbling you see. And these bubbles carry the colored water to the top of the oil where they pop, and then the water falls back down again.
Amazing.
So that's all the action you see going on there.
Wow. Well, this is so much fun. Thank you so much for explaining all the great science behind this fun and amazing experiment.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Now let's move on to the next experiment. I can't wait to see.
This is our final experiment, and I think this is maybe even going to be better than this one. Okay, so our final experiment will be the soda eruption. Professor, what do we need for that?
Oh, I love that experiment, and I'm sure many of you have maybe already seen that with the Mentos and the soda and the explosion.
Ooh.
So we're going to actually try to see if it works for us today, Miss Janet.
Okay, what do we need then?
Here's what we'll need.
Okay, so kids, here we are. We have our supplies on the table. You'll need a 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke, does work the best. A roll of Mentos Yummy Mint Candy, one of my favorites. Don't need them though. We're gonna need them for the experiment. And a PVC pipe, or anything you could roll up to hold the Mentos to put them into the Coke.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, but you know, Professor, I'm thinking this is a soda eruption. We're inside. This may be a little too messy for inside.
Why don't we do this, Miss Janet? We'll go ahead and load up our 10 Mentos into the pipe here in a moment, and then we will meet you outside.
Okay, great. Okay, so we're outside, Professor K. We have our bottled Diet Coke
Yes?
and our Mentos, and I went ahead and put 10 Mentos inside of our plastic tube.
All right.
There
I
you
will
go.
take that. I will do the honors.
Keep your hands on the
I'm
bottom.
gonna-
There we go. There we go.
All right.
Don't want them to come out.
Okay.
Now what do we do?
So we've left the Diet Coke sealed up, and now we're ready to load. So we're going to go ahead and open up the Diet Coke.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh, it sounds like it's got a
fizz.
lot of fizz going on there.
And now what do we do?
Get ready to stand back, Miss Janet.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here. Bye! Woo! So what is the science behind this experiment, Professor?
Well, let me tell you. What happened here, the thing that makes soda bubbly is an invisible gas called carbon dioxide, which is pumped into bottles and cans at the soda factory using lots of pressure. Mentos candies have thousands of tiny pits all over their surface, even though the mints feel smooth. These tiny pits are perfect places for carbon dioxide bubbles to form. As soon as the Mento hits the soda, bubbles form all over the surface of the candies and then quickly rise to the surface of the liquid. Combine this with the fact that the Mentos candies are heavy and sink to the bottom of the bottle, and you've got a double whammy. The gas released by the Mentos literally pushes all the liquid up and out of the bottle in an incredible soda blast.
That was incredible.
Miss
Wow.
Janet,
Yes.
I have a great idea. Let's do some more experimenting.
Oh, I thought this was the last one, Professor. We should go in maybe now.
I have another bottle of Diet Coke.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Let's load up our PVC pipe with 20 Mentos.
20? That would be too many,
No.
Professor. Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Against my better judgment. Okay, Professor. There's 20 Mentos loaded in there now. What do we do next?
Remove the cap.
Carefully. I hear the fizz. This is not going to be good. I have a feeling. I'm running.
All right. Here we go. A little bit nervous. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Oh no! Here's Professor K's shoes and the tube, but I don't know where he went to. That was a big eruption.
Miss Janet, I'm up here.
Oh, Professor K! My
I'm okay.
goodness. you're okay?
I'm okay. I didn't expect the blast would be so powerful.
I told you, Professor, I tried to warn you. Can I bring you a ladder?
That would be fantastic.
Okay, let me go do that. Wow, that was something else, Professor. Are you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Thanks for the ladder, Miss Janet. But
You're welcome.
this has been great fun today, experimenting and learning new things.
It really has. I am so happy that you came and you made it even more fun. And you explained the science, so kids, you can have this kind of fun at home too. So try some, you'll love it. You might never want to stop doing experiments because they're so much fun. And you know what? You can get experiments from library books that we have. So please come in and check out library books and get some fun going at home with science. It's amazing. It's fun.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll see you next time at Science at Home.